I say it with music? Streaming live from WHITradio.org. This is Game Time. I'm your announcer, Sam the Man, and now your host, Crazy Carlos.
Thank you, Sam the Man. I can hear myself. Thank you, Sam the Man, for that lovely introduction. I'm your host, Crazy Carlos, and that's our announcer, Sam the Man, and on the panel, Mo the Machine.
I can do it all, I guess.
So this is going to be a hopefully weekly show where I just talk about games, news, and maybe I do a review, because now Xbox is giving away free games on Xbox Live Gold. So
Wait, what?
yeah, every month.
I don't have an Xbox,
games
so.
like
PS4 for life.
Boo.
PS4.
But yeah,
Well, actually,
so
eventually, if me and Richie do room, we did agree on getting an Xbox.
Oh, you should. I was talking to him about that. I'm like, no, I'm on Sam's side. Like, you guys need a PS4,
the Xbox One's better.
bro.
That's just better games. But
Hold on. This debate could go on forever, so let's just...
yeah, Sam has a point. So we lucked out because the first day we decided to do this show is the day after GDC, the Game Developers Conference. So it's mainly like a little convention where developers, big and small, go show off their games, and notable things were Final Fantasy 15, where they're finally deferring away from turn-based combat, which is awesome. It's like an action game now. And the game looks visually stunning. If Eric can pull a picture of Final Fantasy 15, I don't know if he can. So while he finds that,
I never underestimated our man Aaron behind the boards.
what else was announced?
He always get the
Aaron,
job
bro.
done.
What else was announced? Rock Band 4. So there's rumor from Forbes and Bloomberg a while ago that Guitar Hero and Rock Band are making comebacks.
I'm more excited about Guitar Hero.
I am too. The thing is that with Rock Band, my fear is that back when Rock Band,
Final Fantasy?
that is Malcolm X. Playable character confirmed for Final Fantasy 15, Malcolm X.
Hey.
So, with back when music games were big, like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, Activision put out 5 hero games in 1 year. It was terrible. The market was flooded, so that's why Rock Band stopped. And the thing is that Harmonix has come out and said we're not going. Oh yeah, there you go. That's one of the things. If we had better, that's a good screenshot. But the video they showed was amazing for Final Fantasy 15. The gameplay is awesome, and if you get Final Fantasy Type 0, it's the remake of a PSP game for the new consoles. You get the demo for this, so that's Kanye West. That's
Chris Rock.
That's Chris Rock.
These are all confirmed characters.
These are all confirmed characters.
So.
It's Final Rap Battle 15.
Hey.
But back to Rock Band, it's good because Harmonix has come out and said we're not going to make any more sequels for this generation. For the PS4 and Xbox One, it's going to be Rock Band 4, and then you just buy songs if you want more. We'll have a bunch of songs on the disc, and then if you want to expand the game, just buy DLC, and that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to buy a new game every time they get new songs. Just put DLC packs. So that's a good thing to know. Some smaller indie games like a lot of Xbox indie games are coming out. They showed Smite, which is a MOBA, and that's pretty good. It's like League of Legends, the thing Aaron plays, but it's more like a third-person game. It's like imagine God of War in a way. It looks like it's a bad comparison, but it's something like that. And it's just it's reassuring to see that these developers are trying and they're making a lot more indie games that are story-centric, and I like that. So it's a good change of pace, especially at this year's GDC, because last year wasn't exactly the best. There wasn't much to show. Microsoft's still quiet about a lot of their old games. Bethesda's still nothing yet, so we gotta wait for E3.
Yeah, man.
Fallout 4, hopefully.
Hopefully, man.
This is one problem this year. This year is crowded with games.
Well, yeah, I mean, and what else? There's a whole bunch of good. There was something else everybody was talking about too.
Was it Batman?
No, it was like a whole. This is gonna be the year for maybe it was movies too. There's a whole bunch of good movies coming out this year. But I mean, I just think that I like the fact that they're bringing back Guitar Hero. I bought
I hope so at least.
recently. Me and my brother. If anybody knows where we could find a little Wi-Fi piece for the guitar, that's what we're missing, or else we'd be able to play the games. We recently bought some Guitar Hero games from GameStop. They're like $1 a piece.
Oh yeah, they're cheap.
For PS3, because we had the guitar laying around. We're like, oh, might as well see if it works, and it didn't work. But if anybody knows what to do with that, I'd love to do it because we really want to play that game again.
So, call in if you have any advice for that.
You can call in right now. That would be an instant answer, or just comment on the page.
That works too.
Or share it, with all your friends. See who else knows. Let's get this as many views as possible.
The more I think about it, it's like, all right, so far this year we've had Dying Light, we've had Xenoverse, which I'm gonna get to in a second.
Oh my
God. We have Battlefield Hardline. We got Mortal Kombat coming out. We got Batman in June, which is gonna be.
We know there's gonna be a new Call of Duty coming out.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty, Halo, probably another Bethesda game this year.
Probably another Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, The Division, Rainbow Six Siege. That's 11 games so far.
I'm waiting for the Batman game.
Unity? Did you
Unity,
ever finish it?
I didn't play. I played for Unity. I didn't bother because it was so screwed up at launch. I just didn't bother playing it. Now it's like $25 on Amazon. So
Yeah, you know, I noticed it was just as cheap as
Metal Gear?
Assassin's Creed 4, which you told me is great for the next gen. So I think I'm
Assassin's
gonna have
Creed
to
4
get
is
that.
one of the best
Oh.
games I've ever played.
It looks like.
Oh, Metal Gear 5 release date September 1st. That's another thing that got announced.
Is it really that big of a difference for next gen?
For AC4, not really. Like the games
Oh.
that were cross-platform really weren't.
The trailer
but-
looks pretty nice.
Oh,
Though.
this is for Metal Gear Solid. This game's gonna be
That-
big.
Though, oh.
Feels a little laggy.
This is the game with Snake, right?
Yeah. This is Kojima's come out and said this is the last game to come out for Metal Gear. So
Oh, are you serious?
yeah, because he said for a while Metal Gear 2 is the last one, Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear 4, Metal Gear etc. But this is supposed to be the last one, and I hope.
So
they
how
go with
can
the
we
bang.
trust that this is actually gonna be the last one?
He's an older guy. I mean, it may not, but he may go on to do other things. Cause he's doing
Yeah.
Silent Hills
What,
too.
what console is this gonna come out for?
PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Upgrade mode. It's time.
Okay.
So now, if Aaron can pull up Dragon Ball Xenoverse trailer and gameplay, so I'm gonna talk about that. So
I'm not a Dragon Ball Z guy, so I'm gonna have
It's-
to step out
Sam,
of
you're
this
missing
one.
a huge chunk of your childhood.
before
bro.
I say
Wait,
this, as a
Missing-
video
I'm an
game,
adult.
I-
How am I missing a huge chunk of my childhood?
before I say this, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, from the fandom aside, is a good game for anyone. It is a good fighting game just to play with
the way it
friends.
sounds for everyone that has it, it exceeded expectations.
It did, because this is coming from someone who's been disappointed by Dragon Ball
Oh, yeah,
games in the
me
past
too.
few years. Battle Z wasn't all that good. Ultimate Tenkaichi was just poop.
It was no, and I wasted a lot of money on these
I did
stupid
too.
games. The only game I actually liked, and it wasn't even new, it was just a remake.
The Budokai HD. That was the out of all the games I enjoyed for the last generation of consoles for Dragon Ball, it was Raging Blast 2.
I never played.
Burst Limit.
Burst
and-
Limit was really good. I'll
Burst-
give you that.
and
Burst Limit was really
Burst
good.
Limit is the Budokai 1 remake. That's what it's for.
I know, maybe that's why.
And then Budokai 1 and 3. So Xenoverse, it takes a different spin on Dragon Ball because alright, it kind of borrows from Dragon Ball Online, which is a South Korean MMO that came out like a few years ago.
yeah.
So basically, you're summoned by the Trunks of the Majin Buu era, but he's older now. But it's very confusing how you're summoned.
This actually sounds pretty cool though.
So you're summoned as to be a time patrol warrior, and you have to go back to Dragon Ball Z timeline and help the warriors. Like there's someone screwing with the timeline. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but you got to go back and
Oh,
fix
this
things.
is the storyline for Xenoverse, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I'm not gonna spoil the story because it's honestly it's a really good story. It's somewhat original.
I still have to get the game.
So gameplay wise, it's your typical heavy attack, light attack, super attack, ultimate attack Dragon Ball game, and it's fun. You like people. There's mixed reviews. Like IGN
I heard
gave
it's
it like
a little confusing at first to fight because you constantly have to keep
Yeah, you gotta keep-
locating the person you're fighting against.
the problem. IGN is that they said the combat's too repetitive, and it's not. It's
No,
it's
you know what
repetitive.
repetitive was? Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Yeah, that was boring, 'cause
If
that's-
you got the
Assassin's
first
Creed
hit.
was repetitive too.
Hmm?
In Assassin's Creed 3, all you had, no, Assassin's Creed 2 and like the ones that followed, all you had to do was counter to win.
Oh my god. Oh, actually, that's fixed in Unity. It doesn't work anymore.
And it didn't work in well, it was so difficult to counter in Assassin's Creed 3 to like counter and kill
Mhm.
somebody.
That was actually fixed in the new Assassin's Creed games. But with Xenoverse, it's like you actually have to know what you're doing because I learned that the hard way. This game, I'm telling you, this is one of the hardest games I've played in the past 3 years. It is one of the hardest, and like I've screamed at this game because it is frustrating. It is not for the players who are faint of heart, and it is not for the players
Faint of heart.
who want a short, quick game. This game
No,
took me
I
at
don't
least.
think any Dragon Ball Z fan wants a short, quick game. They want it to last.
This
as
game
much
took
as
me
possible.
at least 30 hours, and a lot of that time was spent training. And a lot of people IGN minded that, and I didn't, mainly because I felt like, oh, this is like a Dragon Ball Z simulator. This is what it's like to train. Like you have to train, and so on top of doing story mode, you have parallel missions where it's like 55 missions, and you do those. They're like little side quests. You unlock the moves for your character, and like you progress and you level up your character. So and if you do all 55, spoiler alert, you unlock Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is he looks fantastic in this game.
Thanks, Chaz.
Gee, I told you this already, but
Our fans until now.
one thing you can read online, the character list. One thing I do like about this game is that you can have certain characters in the series be your mentor.
Yeah,
Like-
I really like that aspect. And another thing is, because I'm comparing this to Ultimate Tenkaichi, because that's the last time we were able to make a character.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
This customization puts that to crap.
Yeah, honestly, I
It
was
is
about to
phenomenal.
say, in this game, you get to choose between a Namekian, a Saiyan, a human. Like you could be whatever the hell you
Or a
want.
Frieza race.
Exactly, or a Majin Buu
That
character.
bothers me. They didn't name the Frieza race. That
Well,
bothers me.
what are you gonna call it though?
I don't make something up.
Like, you really can't
They'll probably
make it.
sing for the next movie though. It's coming out this year.
But again, like with the other game with Ultimate Sakaichi, all you could do was you were a Saiyan, but you were stuck as a kid, a regular adult, or you
like
were
a
just
big
like
guy.
big. But then you gave up a lot of things. You gave up speed and other.
This
attributes.
it's somewhat like that too, but you can be balanced, and the balance actually is balanced. I made a mistake. I went for balance, and I actually used more keys attack, so I should have.
Oh.
I think you can get the Dragon Balls and wish your stats back to normal, so I'm gonna do that once I get all the Dragon Balls. That's
I'm
the
sure
thing
that's
too.
not gonna be easy.
The Dragon Ball collection system in this game is a pain because you have to. When you
But that's
do,
how it's supposed to be, though.
when you do parallel missions, you find like time patrols in training. You gotta defeat them, and they have a chance for dropping a Dragon Ball. So
What?
So here's a little hint. Go do Parallel Quest 15 over and over and over and over and over. That's what I've been doing. It takes hours, but you will get them. And overall, the game was a fun experience. The server issues messed my experience up for the first week, and then they shut down the servers, and now it's only offline mode. But you can still invite people to do 1v1s. So until that's fixed, I can't give the game like a full perfect score, even like a high score. But I give like an 8 out of 10. It's a fun game.
I'll take that.
There's replayability. You know, it's fun. It's fun, and if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, you're gonna get a little confused with the story. But if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you're gonna really love the hell out of this game, and it was a fantastic game. So at the end of the show, what games are we excited for this year?
Batman.
FIFA 16.
Oh, come on, man. You and FIFA.
Everybody in
mean
FIFA.
You mean
FIFA's
FIFA
the
12.5?
No, man, it's like you don't understand, Chaz. Like before, when was it? This summer? Like that? It was the
This
summer.
summer, yeah.
Sam, like I met up with Sam, right? And all he talked about was FIFA. That's
FIFA.
when he got into FIFA.
FIFA's a great game.
I left the country
You
for
guys
2
are
months, and he got into
Like,
FIFA.
you know how you said you get pissed at your game?
Yeah.
I get so pissed at FIFA.
Oh my
I get so,
God.
I can't tell you. I don't think I've rage quit on any other game more than FIFA.
I know how to insult Sam. I know how. This
I
is how
did-
you insult a FIFA player right here. Sam, I would beat you with India.
Nobody could beat me with FIFA.
I would beat you
Nobody could beat
with
me in FIFA.
India. I would beat India.
That goes out to anybody viewing
Yeah,
this
Puerto Rico,
video.
they don't have a
Nobody could beat me in FIFA.
No,
That's
because like
a
India,
fact.
India's the worst team in the game. They're all like 4 feet tall, so it's hard to like. Yeah. But I would still beat Sam.
Actually, you just reminded me of something. One thing with Xenoverse is that if you are a hardcore fan of Dragon Ball like I am, you will overlook how annoying this game can be, and like the whole I guess difficulty of the game. Because there were points where my friends just stop playing. You're getting mad. I'm like,
No,
I
no,
don't
don't
care.
stop. You can't stop.
That's in I love the whole world so much that I didn't care about how mad I was getting.
All I want is Vegeta to be the master, the mentor. I want him to be.
He was my first one. He
Sweat.
gives some good moves. So Sam's excited for FIFA 16. You're excited for
FIFA.
Batman.
Oh my! No, Batman is just because
I'm excited for Batman mainly because it's rated M now. I wonder why is it so dark?
Me too. And the thing is, the past 2 Batman games have been amazing.
I didn't get to play Arkham Origins, but I
Ooh.
did play Arkham City and
I like
the
Asylum
first
more
Arkham
than
Asylum.
I like the Asylum more than City.
I like
I like
don't know,
Asylum a
I
lot.
like City. I like City the most.
Ask Paul to borrow his. Honestly, he'll let you borrow it.
Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
Is it that good?
Origins,
It's re- yo, it's
Origins I
really
heard was
good.
but I heard it was for the Arkham games, but it was a good game
because
nonetheless.
Arkham City and Arkham Asylum were just great games.
I liked Arkham Asylum a lot personally.
Let's see. What am I excited for? Halo 5. I'm not excited
Halo's
for multiplayer
overrated.
too much. You're
We can't
crazy.
get Halo. So.
That's why I'm saying it's overrated.
Well, just I'm excited for Halo 5 mainly because of the campaign, and hopefully we hear more of some
After
stuff for
Halo
next week.
2, Halo just went down the drain.
And I will come back with another review
Halo
next
3 was really good too. Halo 3 was really good too, and the Halo 4 was actually really
I'm
good
not
too.
gonna
I
lie.
Halo 4
enjoyed
campaign
Halo
was
4.
good.
Halo
What
4
happened?
campaign
Halo 4
was
campaign
really
was
good.
I played the
good.
first 2,
It
and
was
after
much
that,
better
2 was
than
awesome.
Call of Duty.
I just felt
Yeah.
like the Call of Duty just went down the drain after. Honestly, I think Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
After
Modern
that,
Warfare
just
2.
think it went down the drain.
Well, you know what? Next
Modern
week,
Warfare 3 was corny.
Yeah, no, but
Black
I
Ops
can
was
play it.
corny.
I can play it. Black Ops
2
is
was
alright.
corny.
you know what we'll do next week as our topic? We'll
Ghost
talk
was
about our favorite
corny.
Call of Duty next week because there's so many to
Oh,
pick
okay.
from.
I actually.
So
okay.
yeah,
Well, it
so
depends. Online, Modern Warfare 2.
No, just
Campaign,
in general.
World at
all
War.
right, we'll do
Yeah.
online campaign and overall experience.
Okay. Oh no, we'll save it. We'll save it
overall-
for the next one. We'll
overall-
save it
Yeah,
for
World
yeah,
at
like
save for the next one.
Overall, is
No,
World at War.
Stop. Oh, Sam.
Not
you're
yet.
so-
All right. Well, don't worry. But we'll talk about that next week.
All right, all
This has
right.
been Game Time. Thank you all for listening. Aaron, cue the music.
Have a good one.